Hey everyone, my name is Yeva and I wrote an article for Training Beta about our hip mobility. So basically it's strength and flexibility combined. If you haven't read this article, go check it out before or after the video. And now we will start with 10 movements or exercises that might help us to improve our strength and flexibility of our hips, and at the same time, if done regularly, of course, to improve our high stepping and frogging positions while climbing. So on this note, let's start seated. Oh, actually, you might need a block or a little pillow for this session. So our first movement will be knees wide apart and the soles of your feet together. And just to warm up our hips, we will put left knee to the right to touch, and then go back into the center and swapping. So right knee to the left. You can support yourself with your hands, so it might be slightly nicer. If you want more challenge, just keep your arms in the air. While we are doing this movement, try to focus on your breath. So feel how you're inhaling, how you're exhaling. Start to bring the attention in your hips, so how we are closing and how we are opening our legs. So a few more times like that. And last time to touch. And then open up your knees wide apart. And now, open your legs wider than your yoga mat. Your inner knees are bent 90 degrees and your feet are flexed. So both knees go to the right side. Adjust yourself and check that your inner knees have more or less around 90 degrees. And now again, you can support yourself with your hands, or if you don't want to support, you don't need to. And then let's lift our left leg, so the one which is more in the back. So let's lift it up, hold it, and then lower. So let's do it 15 times. Once you lift it up, hold it for a few seconds, and then lower. 5, hold it. 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. And when you are on your 15th round, so hold it there, try to keep your left foot the same line as your left knee. So here we are more or less internally rotating our left hip. The more you lift your left foot and the more you lower your left knee, so the more we will internally rotate. Take an inhalation, hold it. On the exhalation, lower, and then swap sides. Now go to the left side. Now again, adjust yourself, make yourself comfortable, and now we will lift our right leg. So lift it up, hold it for a few moments. We should start to feel our gluteus medius. So gluteus medius is over here if you put your right leg, and then lower. Lift and lower. Five. Now again, try to lift your right foot the same line as your right knee, or if it's comfortable, maybe even trying to lift our right foot slightly higher than the right knee. 6, 7, 10, 5 more. So we should start to warm up our glutes. And last one, and let's hold it. Check your breath, feel the inhalations, exhalations, and then lower your right knee down, and then go back with both of your knees to the right side. Once again, make yourself comfortable, and now we will lift our front leg. So lift it up, hold, and lower. Again, let's do it 15 times. 5, 'I hope you are starting to feel it. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and on the 15th, hold it there. Again, we try to keep the right foot in the same line as our right knee. Take an inhalation. Exhale, lower. Now let's swap sides to the left side. Again, 90 degrees in your inner knees. Maybe supporting yourself with your fingertips or without the support. Lift your left leg and lower. Lift it up. Again, 15 times. 9, 6 more to go. 12. And then 15, hold it there. Really try to use your leg muscles. Maybe keeping the left knee in the same line as your left foot. Take an inhalation. On the exhalation, lower your left leg. Come back into the center. Both legs are still bent 90 degrees and feet are flexed. And now just to relax our hips, both knees to the right and both knees to the left. Okay, now once again, put the soles of your feet together, open up your knees wide apart, and then lower your back down onto the yoga mat. We will come into the bridge while having our knees wide apart. We will try to continue to push the soles of your feet together, and then whenever you're ready, start to lift your hips, your glutes up, squeeze your glutes. No need to lift super high, so we want to feel the engagement in our glutes. We try not to put any weight on our arms, so check if you are not lifting with your arms. Let's hold it for slightly longer. Take an inhalation. Exhale. One more time, squeeze the glute, take an inhalation. And on the exhalation, lower. Now, hug your knees towards your chest. You can open up your knees slightly wider. Again, move your knees to one side to the other to relax your hips. And then put your fingers behind your inner knees and start to rock forward and back. And we meet in a tabletop position. So hands can be underneath your shoulders and knees can be underneath your hips. So here we want to push the ground away and shoulder blades are away from each other. And belly button is going towards your spine and your ribs are hugging your internal organs. Now, whenever you're ready, extend your right leg back behind you, hip level, and then bend your right knee. Then imagine that you want to bring your right knee towards your right upper arm. We don't need to touch it, but just the direction towards. So as if a dog is peeing on the tree. We want to keep the right foot in the same line as our right knee. And then try not to bend your left arm so the whole body is staying still. And then let's do it 10 times. Bring your right knee back. And then right knee, right foot forward. Continue to do so. 5. 9. And 10. go back to the center, lower your right knee. And now let's do the same with the left foot. So left leg straight behind you, and then bend your left knee. And then left knee to the left side, and bring it back. Let's do again 10 times on the left side. Trying to keep the left foot the same line as your left knee. Try to keep your left knee and left foot the same line as your left hip. So the idea is not to go further, but the idea is to lift the left knee and left foot higher. Check your breath, take an inhalation, exhalation. So now I lost count, but I think we need to do 2 more. Okay, bring your left knee back underneath your left hip. Okay, and now extend your right leg behind you. So we will do the same movement, but with the right leg extended. So again, the whole body is staying still like a statue, and just your right leg is moving to the right side. Let's do it 5 more times. 2, 3, 4. Again, try to keep your right foot same line as your right hip. Bring it back, lower your right knee down. Same 5 times with your left leg, so extend your left leg behind. Take an inhalation, belly button towards your spine, and left leg to the side. Okay, and left knee down. Now tuck your toes, and let's meet in a standing position. Now you will need a block. If you don't have a block, you could use a big book or even a pillow or something like that. So now with inhalation, lift your right knee up. We are standing on our left foot, and let's make big circles from our right hip socket. So as if you're drawing a big 0 with your right knee. Okay, maybe falling, and then come back. And last one. Okay, and now put the block or the book on top of your right knee. Open up your right knee to the right side, and then put the block on top, and then right elbow goes on the top of your right knee. So here, try to squeeze the block and continue to lift your right knee higher. So here we can imagine when we are climbing, when we want to put our right foot higher on a foothold. So we want to have both flexible and both strong hips. So continue to squeeze the right knee into the right elbow, squeezing the block. Take an inhalation, and on the exhalation, let go, and shake your legs. Now standing on our right foot, big rotations with our left leg from our left hip socket. Again, imagine you're drawing a big 0 with your left knee. Feel the rotations from your left hip. And last big rotation. And then grabbing the block and putting the block on top of your left knee. And putting our left elbow on the top. Now continue to lift your left knee up and squeeze the block. Your elbow resists, and you continue to lift the left leg up. Continue to open up your left hip, left knee to the left side. Check your breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Last one, squeeze it, take an inhalation. And And on the exhalation, let go. You can put the block somewhere to the side and just shake your legs. Now open up your legs wide apart. You can adjust the distance as much as you'd like, as much as is comfortable. And now we will go into the Cossack squat. So let's just start to bend the left leg. Your right foot goes up, right toes are going up. We can always stay on our left toes. If it's comfortable, you can lower the left heel down. As always, you can always support yourself with your hands. Stay here. Take an inhalation. Exhale. And now let's swap sides. Again, maybe helping yourself with the hands or without the help of your fingertips. Going to the right side, bending the right leg, left foot is flexed, and left toes are looking up. Let's stay here and just breathe. Once again, bring the attention back to your breath. So feel how you're inhaling, how you're exhaling. Now let's swap sides. So going to the left, straightening your right leg, bending your left. One more time to the right side and to the left. Now when we are on our left side, so right leg is straight, left leg is bent, lower your sit bones down onto your yoga mat or the carpet, and then left knee goes inside. And then open up your left knee back up. A few more times, lower left knee down, and then open it up. Last one, lower and lift. Now lift yourself back up, and let's go to the opposite side. Lower your hips down, right knee goes down, so internally rotating our right hip, and then lift it up. Last time to touch. Bring it back into the center, lift yourself up, come back into the center now and straighten both of your legs. Just hold it there for a few moments to relax. Take inhalation, exhale, and then put your feet together. Okay, so let's meet back into the front of your yoga mat. And now bring your left foot back into a low lunge and lower your left knee down. Make yourself comfortable. Maybe the right hand wants to go in and then the right foot wants to go more to the right side. Now bend your left leg and imagine that you have a balloon in between your left sit bone and your left heel, and you want to squeeze that balloon. So we want to activate our hamstrings as well in this position. When we activate our hamstrings, at the same time, we should start to feel the lengthening sensation on the front left thigh. So squeeze the imaginary balloon. Take an inhalation. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And on the exhalation, let's meet in a downward looking dog. So bring your right foot back, straighten your upper body. You can keep your legs bent as much as you'd like. We can imagine that we are stretching our armpit and at the same time pushing the ground away from us. Now bring your left leg back into the center, maybe towards the left side of your mat. Lower your right knee down. And again, bring your right heel towards your right sit bone and imagine that you want to squeeze something in between. Often I like to put the block in between the sit bone and the heel. Also then it's quite an interesting sensation, but today let's imagine that we are squeezing something. So once again, if you squeeze hard, you should start to feel your hamstrings activating. Take an inhalation. Exhale. Continue to squeeze. One more time, breath in. Exhale. And then lower your right foot, bring your left leg back, downward looking dog. Let's meet in a squat position. So coming into our squat. You can always have your heels lifting or heels down, again, whatever is more comfortable for you. And then put your palms together, elbows go inside your inner knees, and then squeeze your elbows with your inner knees, and your elbows are resisting. So here we not only want to open our knees, but also we want to resist. And this way we will start to feel our inner thighs activating as well. Continue to squeeze in our squat position. Last breath in. Okay, and then let go. Now to relax our legs, bring one knee forward, down on the ground. You can incorporate a gentle twist, so as if you're looking back, and then come back into the center. Other side. And last time with the left knee down. Okay, and then come back into the center. So now we are finished with my favorite top 10 exercises for our hip strength and flexibility. And again, if done regularly, they might help you to improve the frogging position while climbing, or bringing your hips closer to the wall, or the high stepping. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. Also, you should subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I hope to see you next time for another video. Also, big thank you goes to Kipras, in whose climbing gym I'm filming this session. So if you're ever in Lithuania and Vilnius, you should make sure to visit Vertical Climbing Gym. See you next time.